Everybody say compete with confidence.
Compete with confidence.
Somebody tell me why you came to this session today. Because there's a room full of folks. Somebody tell me why you showed up here. Right here. Tell me your name. Riley? Yeah. Okay, why are you here?
I'm a track athlete, and one of the biggest parts of being a track athlete is your confidence.
Yeah, it's because you're out there on you, right? Love it. Now, really quick, I got Christian. How much time do I got? I'm good? Don't tell me that, because I will run with it. I got 12 minutes. How much time do I have? How much time do I have? And I'm a move, but I want you guys to move with me. And because we're high performers, I think that we can do that. Do you think that we can do that? Yes. Okay. So Riley just told us she's here because confidence is a big part of mindset and what she does. Now, I'm going to ask you guys questions. I want you to give me feedback. Whenever anybody shares anything, here's what I need you to go. I'm going to go, chew. You give me one clap. Chew. Why? Now tell me why that was funny. I'm going to tell you why in a second. But was our clap good enough? I just said we're in a room full of high performers. I said, chew. I said, small clap. Chew. Give me energy. You guys are getting my overflow. I need a little bit back. Chew. Chew stands for clap him up or clap her up or clap them or they up. You just take the H out of that. Does that work for you? Chew. Okay. One other person. Tell me why you're here. Right here.
Elijah paid me, shortstop for Morehouse College. I just wanted to be able to develop my confidence more. You only have to succeed 3 times in the game to be great. So.
In the game of baseball? I don't play baseball at all, so that's good to know. Just 3? Man, I'm a hooper. If I succeed 3 times, I'm going to be... Go team, okay? So we're here to learn how to compete with confidence. And when I say compete with confidence, I don't just mean in your sport, because at some point in time in your life, what's going to happen? It's just going to be up. I mean, even LeBron at 40 is still hooping, but he still developed the rest of his life and his game and everything else, right? So for every single one of us, we have to figure out, how do I compete with confidence in every single area of my life? I only want to tell you 60 seconds of my story. You can either listen to me or you can look at the pictures. That's why they're there. So I'm from Tacoma, Washington, like I said. In high school, I was cocky because I thought that's what you had to be. I didn't really go to class a lot, so when I got to college, I had a 1.95 GPA. I almost fell. Why did you judge me? Anybody else ever struggled in class before? Okay, look, she didn't raise her hand. That's why you judge me. It's all good. I had a 1.95 GPA, and I had that because nobody taught me how to be a student athlete. Nobody taught me how to be a successful, confident, collegiate student athlete. So when I got there, I just did the same thing I did in high school, and I thought that was good enough. And my coach said, hey, if you don't get your grades up, you're not going to play. I said, oh, shoot, I don't have a plan B. So I had to figure it out. But I was still running off of cocky fuel, and I had to figure out, how do I cultivate the humility to become confident? So I turned everything in my life around. I started waking up at 4 a.m. Why? Because Kobe woke up at 4 a.m. So I thought that's what you had to do. So I started waking up at 4. I started going to the tutoring center, the math center, the writing center, every single center, because I wanted to figure out, how do I become dope, not just as an athlete, but as a student. I introduced you to me as Dr. Rees. You laughed at me when I said I had a 1.95. Now, if I would have taken all of that hate and all of that energy that everybody else gave me, not you, because I love the joke, but everybody else during that time frame, or if I would have followed suit, I would have never been the confident individual that I am right here today, okay? So not only did I almost fail out of college, everybody on my team ranked me number 8 out of like 15. So, and I went to a community college. Come on, the disrespect in the front row. Like, it's crazy, right? But here, listen. But look, you guys is coming for me. Here's what happened though. You see the picture? This is why I got picture proof, social proof. I ended up playing professional at the end of my career. I played in a couple of different places: France, England, Belgium, Holland, Colombia, and Brazil. And again, I graduated. Again, we'll get to my doctorate. So everything that I'm telling you right now isn't to flex. I don't need to do that. It's 1, hopefully to inspire, and 2, to tell you everything that I'm about to teach you is real life, not just research. Is this research? Absolutely, because that's where that doctor comes from. But this is real life. Like, I had to go through some things, from identity issues to clearly struggling as a student, struggling as an athlete, trying to figure out who are my friends, how do I navigate all things in life. And still to this day, as a full-time entrepreneur, if I don't compete every single day for my confidence, it's a wrap. So let's get into it. Everybody say compete with confidence. Pull out your phone, go to your notes, write down compete with confidence at the top, because I'm not just talking to talk. I'm talking so I can give you some game. I want to make sure that you guys get some mindset, some habits, and some skills that'll transform your life for the rest of your life, but only if you let it. Okay? Now we got compete with confidence. Confidence, yes, is a mindset, but confidence is like healing. Who's on their healing journey right now? By show of hands. Come on. That soft life. I'm in my soft stud era, just letting you guys know. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look, you think it's a joke, but this is real life. Okay? Listen. Confidence is like healing. There is no final destination. You don't, even if you heal, anybody ever tore an ACL? And you get back on that, you like, oh, she walked in a room raising a hand. I see you. Even though you still got to wear a brace sometimes, right? Because at any point in time, you could, confidence is anchored by humility. And humility is the toughest thing that you could ever do. Humility doesn't mean I think less of myself. Humility means I know I'm that chick. But I also know that when he was speaking, I could stand back there and listen and pick up, because I'm never too good to get better. So confidence is anchored in humility because I'm never too good to get better. So your confidence requires friction and challenge. If you only feel like you're confident when you're doing things that are easy, that's not confident. That's just your talent level, baby. You have to take it through some type of challenge. It has to go through some type of friction so you can expand your comfort zone. Okay, so here's what we need to do. Let me break this down. Here's how we break down compete. I'm going to break it down for you. Compete starts with commit. I need you to commit to the point that it becomes a part of your identity. Commit to the point that it becomes a part of your identity. And the reason why I need you to do that is because we can look at every single one of these individuals up here and we're like, oh, they're committers, they're hard workers, they get after it. Like Kobe's name is synonymous with commitment and hard work. Kobe's name is synonymous with a bucket. You might get a piece of trash and go throw it away like, oh, Kobe. Because why? Because his name is connected to commitment. Is your name connected to commitment? In the classroom, in your sport, in your life, as a partner, as a friend? Do people know that they can depend on you to show up for them? Or are you the only type of cat who just shows up when it benefits them? So think about that. Commit to the point that it becomes a part of your identity. So I want you to think about that. When's the last time that you committed? Just think about this question. Remember, I only got like 4 minutes left, so I can't really do too much, but I want you to think about that. The next thing is be present. Everybody say present. Present. You know, it's the easiest thing almost in the world to be physically somewhere and mentally somewhere else. If I'm not right here, I can't give you everything that I came here to give you. Same thing when it comes to the classroom, same when it comes to any area of life. I like to break life down spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, relationally, and financially. If I'm trying to get to the bag, I got to be the bag. I am the bag. This pendant right here says I am the bag, which means I don't have to go chase that joint. It's going to come to me, but I have to be present in order to do it. And when I'm present, that increases my peace, my preparation, so I know I'm a bucket because I'm absolutely everywhere that I need to be 100% of the time. Everybody say present. Present. The next thing I need you to think about is earn. Everybody say earn. Earn. Everything. I don't want it handed to me. I don't want to hand it to me. I don't want my girlfriend's love handed to me. I don't want my son's love handed to me. I want to earn it every single day because there's going to be somebody else that's going to try to, nope, because I set the bar so high and I'm going to jump up and get that joint. As an entrepreneur, I want to earn every contract that comes my way. They didn't just say, hey, Dr. Rees, can you come speak? I had to fill out an application. I earned standing here right now. So I want you to think about this in life, earn everything. When we look at LeBron, earned. I don't care whether you like him or not. He had to earn it. So when people think about you, when you think about yourself, do you know I earned every single thing that's coming my way? And I can care less what anybody else thinks because you put in the work. So your confidence is based off the fact that you put in the work. Here's our next thought. Trust. Trust. Everybody say trust. Trust. Create a process you trust. How many of us have heard, trust the process? All coaches, just trust the process. Can't stand it. But I need you to create a process you trust. You trust it. And when you create a process that you trust, now you're like, oh, I can do this. Because I created this thing here. And I'm going to take it a little bit further. Rees right now was the most villainized woman in the WNBA, and it breaks my heart, and I can't wait to go cheer her on tomorrow. But she has to keep trusting her process. She has to trust the people that are around her. When she's at the free throw line with tears in her eyes, she has to be able to trust, like, okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be, doing what I need to do. If they're going to call me the villain, I have to make sure that I don't internalize that that's who I am. So I need you to trust your process. The very last thing I need you to do is experience every single emotion. Earning your confidence is going to be the hardest thing that you do because you have to do it every single day. When it comes to your mental health, when it comes to your physical health, when it comes to your financial wealth, when it comes to your relationships, you got to blood, sweat, and tears, but you got to love that joint. I'm training for a half marathon right now. Your girl's getting it. I'm out there. Whole half, okay? Don't disrespect me. I did not want to run this morning. I didn't want to run. Ask me what I did. I ran. I got it in. But I had to experience every emotion. And you know what I proved to myself? Even after 9 weeks of training, I still don't want to start. But I finished though, because I'm that chick. So I need you to think that same thought process about yourself is, how do you experience every single emotion that's going to come with it? Nipsey Hussle said, I'm just like you. I just didn't quit. I experienced every single emotion. I just didn't tap out. I was upset. I was pissed. I cried, all these different things. I just didn't tap out. And he's that guy. He's a living legend because he didn't tap out. So I want you guys, this is pretty much my last joint. He just gave me the fist. I want you guys to remember this. Every single thing that you need to succeed is already inside of you. You were all born on purpose, with a purpose, till about your purpose. Your purpose is the point. Your purpose has no limit, but it's up to you to figure out, how do I cultivate the confidence to pull that joint from outside of me in every area of life, so that way you can know that I'm the bag. I can look to the left or the right of somebody next to me and tell them that you are the bag. And as a collective, if we believe that we are the bag, oh baby, it's great. Okay? I appreciate y'all. That is my time. Thank you.